So the biggest trap in all of crypto is happening right now. And if you're one of the people that likes to compare previous cycles to this current cycle, personally, I think that you're wasting your time because this is a completely different cycle. We got some big players in the space right now. And the way that they manipulated the stock market, they're trying to manipulate the crypto market as well. In the stock market, they call retail investors dumb money. And for a reason, because retail investors trade using their emotions. So it's easy to play with the average retail investor. You bring down the crypto market or the stock market, retail investor is going to panic, they're going to sell, and that's when the big money is going to buy up the dip, drive these prices to crazy levels, and then the average retail investor is going to get extremely depressed because they feel like they missed the boat and they regret selling, right? Probably have a hard time sleeping at night because of it. Okay, you guys need to understand that you're not supposed to get rich. They do not want you guys to get rich. If everybody in the world was rich, then the value of the Lamborghini, the big houses, and all that type of expensive stuff is not going to really matter that much anymore. We're supposed to stay on the bottom. And this is why they manipulate the price of crypto and the stock market. So if you continue to fall for it, then unfortunately, all your dreams may just never come true. I'd bet that a lot of you wishes that you could just get up and go on vacation right now. You're so sick and tired of the market, you just want to get away, take some time off, but maybe you can't because you have to go to work. You have that 9 to 5 job. You're very restricted. I can tell you right now, though, that I believe that there's going to be a lot of you that's going to be able to just get up and just go on a vacation anytime you feel like. But you need to understand that pain and suffering comes along the way to success. When you think about some of the richest people around the world, they've gone through it. They've gone through a lot of pain and suffering. It's easy to look at them now and be like, oh man, I wish I was living this person's life. But you didn't see all the pain and suffering that they went through previously. Donald Trump, for example, at one point in time, he had actually lost it all, but he ended up gaining it all back. Why? Because he believed in himself. He did his research. He put his money in the right places. And eventually, he ended up making just billions. So if they can do it, trust me when I say that you can do it too. The only thing is, it's all about your mindset. Don't get trapped in your mind. Don't look at the prices of some of these coins and be like, well, it's a wrap. I'm never going to make my money back. If you start thinking like that, you're going to honestly believe it, and then you're going to believe it to the point where you find yourself just leaving the market and never return like some people. And then you're going to see your next door neighbor driving around in that fancy car, purchase a new massive house, or taking vacations every single day, and you're going to wish that was you, but that could have been you. Unfortunately, you just decided to give up way too soon. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I'm doing right now. And what I'm doing is continuing to look for great opportunities in this space. I'm looking for coins that has already potentially bottomed out. And if you've been following me for a while, you'd have heard me say I'm looking for coins that is back to its September or August lows of 2024. That's what I'm looking for right now. I'm not panicking whatsoever because at the end of the day, it comes down to risk versus reward. The risk that we face right now is we lose a little bit of money, but eventually the money is going to come back into our pockets and we can reinvest again. But the reward is another level. The reward means we get to finally change our lifestyle and get to that level that we believe we deserve. That is the reward. And to me, the reward outweighs the risk by far. By far. But again, nothing in this video is financial advice. Make sure you do your own research because at the end of the day, I can always be wrong or lying. So doing your research is extremely crucial, especially during times like these. Now, what I mean by the September lows, some of you have been following me for a while, so you already know what I mean. But if you're new to the channel, let me just quickly show you guys what I mean real quick. All right, so on this chart, if you zoom out, what you notice is the September lows on this one is September or August lows. Right now this is the August lows, $19. The current price on this coin is sitting at $22, so it's not that far from its August or September lows, right? So that is what I'm paying very close attention to. At September lows, I believe that just means a dollar cost average start position. If the charts continues to bleed out, the coin just continues to go down. Again, you got to pay attention to the charts, right? If this particular coin continues to go down after I have bought it at its August or September lows, I have to look at where the coin could potentially fall next. And that would be all the way down here at about $8 to a $9 area. So I'm paying very close attention to what's happening. I'm not sitting on the sideline just doing nothing. I'm not checking my portfolio every single day because it is pointless. If the portfolio is just going down and you don't want to sell because you want to make those life-changing gains, you want to change your life, then you're going to have to be paying very close attention and just figure out where did you go wrong. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. Where did you go wrong? Did you buy the coin after it had already been rallying? Did you buy the coin because everyone was saying we're going to enter a massive bull market? Because Bitcoin was sitting at all-time highs. Bitcoin reached 100,000 and you thought that the altcoins was going to skyrocket as well. So regardless of where the price was, you decided you wanted to just buy a random altcoin. Is that what happened? Because if that's what happened, then clearly you made a mistake somewhere. And moving forward, just simply learn from that mistakes. You have to learn from your mistakes if you're going to get to that next level of success. Like, take a look at the Bitcoin dominance right now. It's sitting at 61%. This thing continues to dominate the market, and it is super easy to want to give up. I'm telling you guys, so many people are going to give up. So many people left the market during the bear market because they just gave up and they put their fears ahead of their dreams. And that is something that we do not want to do. Now, I'm not telling anyone to go out there and just go all in on all of these altcoins because you have to be extremely careful. You have to be strategic. You have to be smart at the way that you go about these things. Like I said, look at the August lows, the September lows, and that's going to be a start point, letting you know this could be a pretty decent dip by opportunity. And maybe you inject a little bit of cash and see if it continues to fall, and then you inject a little bit of cash, a little bit more cash. What I always tell people is if you're going to be adding to your position, you need to at least see if you're down 50% or 75% on a coin before just throwing in a whole ton of money and hoping for the best, because we really don't know where the bottom is going to be on majority of these coins. We can look at the charts, we can do all the TA in the world, but at the end of the day, we just don't know where the bottom is, right? It's all just a educated guess at the end of the day, right? So be a little bit on the defensive side, but don't get scared out of the market, right? Because getting scared out of the market just means you're going to continue to live a life that you're trying to escape. There's a reason why a lot of us turn to the crypto market when we could have easily turned to the S&P 500, the stock market, buy Facebook stock, buy Amazon stock or something. We could have kept it simple, but we decided to go the riskier route. And that's what it takes to change your life. Again, think about the most successful people in the world. If they played it safe, they wouldn't be as successful. If Elon Musk had a normal job, a 9-to-5 job, he wouldn't be a billionaire. If Trump had a 9-to-5 job, I can't even picture Trump having a 9-to-5 job, to be honest. But if he had a 9-to-5 job, he wouldn't be at the level where he is at right now. But ultimately, what it comes down to is believing. If you close your eyes and you can actually see your life changing, you can see yourself on that beach without a care in the world, then you have to just simply go for it. But again, you have to be smart how you go about it, but eventually you will definitely get there. And I personally think that just leaving the market completely is not the way to go about it, but you also have to be smart about when you decide you want to do a dollar cost average into these coins. Look for the September lows, look for the August lows of 2024, and that is a great start point. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.